the original Bill 20 that proposed a 4% fee assessed on premiums collected by health insurance companies. DOA Director Benita Manglotnia read testimony on behalf of the governor, reiterating his support, adding he's been accused of protecting family business interests filled with disparaging rhetoric and a witch hunt by senators.
While I would have preferred for insurance companies to pay their fair share of taxes, I fully support more funding for GMH. Enough of this political shenanigans. Senators should rally behind this bill because it's a good bill, with a real funding source, proffering a viable solution to the hospital's resource needs.
Substitute Bill 20 instead would finance the fund through licensing fees, GRT, and income tax collected from electronic gaming devices, along with a special 4% assessment fee on all gaming devices authorized to be licensed. Dr. Thomas Shea says he supports the bill's intent, but had mixed feelings over the bill's funding source.
Several things here. The issue with the social aspect of it, of gambling, is very well documented. And I think if you're going to increase the amount of these machines, once you make it or accept it as being legal, then these can expand. And you can expand out of control. So you need to kind of take a look at this aspect of it.
Attorney General Leonardo Rapadas, who did not attend today's hearing, considers the machines as gambling devices and illegal under Guam law. Rapadas did not provide any written or public testimony, but the bill's author, Senator Dennis Rodriguez Jr., clarified that after being in the courts for 5 years and recently being dismissed, licenses have already been issued. The dismissal was based on an agreement of all the parties involved, including the AG's office.
As far as I'm concerned, these are legal machines that are operating legally with a duly licensed government document saying they can operate. That's what we're going after.
Rodriguez says he estimates the revenue stream to be between $4 to $5 million, funding that will no doubt help GMH address the urgency of its current debt. GMH Administrator Joseph Verga says it's the most serious threat to health and well-being of the hospital, including procuring necessary patient care items.
Because every day that goes by, the interest on the debt increases. It puts more pressure on the hospital, and more vendors will not do business with us because of it.
Its vendor, JMI Edison, who according to its president, Ed Elau, says since March, the company has had to unfortunately withhold delivery of equipment, parts, materials, and supplies to GMH, having grown frustrated trying to collect. He supports the measure, saying the legislature cannot ignore GMH's growing liabilities.
Without working medical equipment, patients could die. Without the right medicines, sick people could die. Without the right medical specialist, patients die. When proper medical care is not provided due to shortages, people could die, and lawsuits will happen.
But not everyone was supportive, such as Jackie Marati, representing Keep Guam Good. She says Bill 20 is just another effort to legalize illegal activity by designating proposed taxes to fund GMH, adding it's no different than any of the other 5 initiatives soundly defeated by Guam voters since 2004.
The proposed solution is not problem-free, and it certainly isn't pain-free. Legitimizing illegal activity increases law enforcement costs and takes away badly needed family money, which should go to shelter, health, food, and education of our children. Gambling harms society's fabric.
However, former Senator Attorney Randy Cunliffe says there are numerous ways a government can raise income, and none of them are ever fun.
There's things that I don't like that happen all the time. We all have issues and things that we like and we don't like, but the government needs new sources of revenue.
Cunliffe, representing Guam Music Inc., fully believes these gaming devices are legal, noting the bill would pertain to machines licensed in 2001, no extra machines, equating to less than 500. He says this would not create a casino, and the social problems many are concerned about already exist.
And I just ask you to very seriously consider this source of funding to take care of what has been one of the biggest problems: medicines, beds, nurses for our people.
Rodriguez noted public comment will still be accepted on the substituted Bill 20, but hopes to complete the committee report soon to include it on May's session, currently ongoing. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.
Staying with